Don and I were talking about doing this pod, some of the things that we wanted to do was uncover the secrets to making money online, bring in people from different industries to give perspectives on what they've done and how it translates to making money. And then the second part of that is also like being successful in your own skin.
Okay, right.
So like for us, sometimes we don't always run into other professionals that look like us, talk like us, sound like us. So, you know, we
they not like us.
There you go. There you go.
right.
According to this guy.
It is Kendrick's. Yes, just like Kendrick's first hit said, they not like us.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But I mean, before we even talk about business or bullshit or anything else, I just want to give you a chance to talk a little bit about your background and what you come from and all of that kind of stuff, like your journey.
Yeah, man. So like you said, I moved from Arkansas to Hollywood, man. And it was, that was a journey, right? So I moved here and it felt like a different country to me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I get myself into? So it's super slow in the South, in Arkansas, where I'm from, right? I get here, it's madness, it's chaos, it's traffic, it's people dressed crazy walking down the street. And I'm just like, yo, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the type of person that I am, I was like, I'm gonna make it work. I got a goal, I got a dream. I moved here. I'm not going back to the crib because people gonna be like, yo, he couldn't make it. And that was something that really drove me. That piece right there, I was like, yo, like, again, I'm not going back home. So, man, I got here, and my true Hollywood story, I tell people all the time, I was literally walking down Hollywood Boulevard and needed a job. And it was a woman standing outside of Jimmy Kimmel. She was at a podium handing out tickets to the show. Like, yo, like, trying to get people to come to the show. And I'm like, I'm gonna just see what's up. You know what I'm saying? There's a white girl. She was just like, hey, you want to come to the show? I'm like, yeah, I want to come to the show. Give me a ticket, but I also want to talk to your manager. And she looked at me and she was like, who are you?
No, that's smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smooth. I like that.
Straight up. And she was just like, who are you? Why? There's no manager here. And I think to myself, I'm like, you're handing out tickets on the street. I do not think you're the manager. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I didn't say that to her, but I'm thinking, so I just keep talking to her for a minute. And I'm like, again, like, I really need to speak to the manager. She's like, nah, there's nobody here. And I asked her a third time, I'm like, yo, I really need to speak to the manager. She goes, gets the manager from inside. He comes outside. We start talking. He's from Alabama.
Wow.
Okay, so we got that Southern connection, right?
Yeah.
We talked for 2 minutes. And he says, this is the shortest interview I've ever done. Give me your phone number and I'm gonna hit you up. You got a job.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, we'll see, right? 2 days later, he hits me up, texts me. He was like, yo, be at Jimmy Kimmel, the parking lot at this time. This all the information I need. And that's what started it, bro.
Wow.
That's what started it all, right? Like speaking up, right? Being like, what's good? I'm here. I'm confident, right? People will either, you know this, people will either respect your confidence or be intimidated by it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep doing what you're doing. And so because of that, man, that's been the foundation, man. And I've continued to work to get to this point.
Did you already have the idea that you wanted to go into production prior to coming to LA, or you just stumbled into it?
I stumbled into it. So I moved here. I don't talk about this much. I actually moved here to be an actor.
Oh.
Because I'm going to tell you, in Arkansas, listen, I was fly, G. Like, I'm still fly, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, all it took was, you know what I'm saying, I'm smooth, I'm fly, I dress nice. That's all it takes to be an actor, right? Of course not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course not. But I moved here with that expectation because I'm a big fish over here in my mind in Arkansas. I know that's going to translate here in LA. What else you need?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I get here, I don't take any headshots, I don't go any auditions. I'm like, man, I'm not feeling this. And I cannot tell you why. Not a single thing happened. It was just like, yo, this is not for me. So I didn't even know what production was, what a producer was. I'd never even heard of that stuff.
How
never even heard of it.
Were you in LA before you got the first job?
I probably was here I don't even remember, if I'm being honest with you, but not long, maybe a month,
Okay.
something
So
like
pretty
that.
much right when you got here.
Yes.
Pretty much. If I'm trying to go back in time and think about like what I was doing. No, actually, that's wrong. I remember because based on where I was living, I moved here initially with my frat brother. I was there for a few months, and then I moved in with some homies that I went to college with. So I was living with them when I got that job. So actually, probably, I'm gonna just say 6 months. I had been here some time, right? Like I said, trying to figure it out. It was absolutely not a month. I don't want to misrepresent that. Yeah, so it took me a minute. And like I said, that going up to her was a lot of confidence, but also some desperation. Cause I'm like, man, I've been here 6 months. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want to go back home because people gonna be like, look, he went back home just like we said he was gonna do, right? So yeah, after that, man, I was like, yo, like, I gotta do this.